What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters: Nathan Edgington, BCC Happy, Death Singer, Kaylee McRae, Jennifer San Marco, Sharday Ratter, Ember Quill, XX Raiden XX, Loiso Crow, Thomas Gabriel White, The Common Cold, Grimex Law 22, Hayden Morandini, Evil Twin 01, Starman 12, Daniel Hudson, Tiffy, Goku, XS7, Guiri 9, Douglas Veron, Carl Lee, Abigail Stemper, John Beck, Mark Rios, Taylor Mitchell, and OXL. Thank you all very much for your support. And if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link down below to find out more. We'll see you there.
Nope. Nope.
You motherfucker, every time.
Right behind you.
What? How?
Oh, damn it. How am I going to explain this to my wife?
Has anyone ever had a story that they have believed for the longest time, only to find out later on that it was absolute nonsense?
Santa.
Really?
What?
How old were you when you got exposed on that?
I don't know. I'm more like 12.
Wow.
I was homeschooled. Who was going to tell me?
It's like
Fair enough.
6 weeks ago.
Today?
I'm 30.
Wow.
30.
Yeah, you were driving down here. He said something that you didn't like, and you're just like, "Hey, there is no Santa."
You're gonna be on the naughty list, and then he just broke it.
Throws the pizza out the window.
Exactly.
Earth-shattering moment.
Yeah, it throws a pizza out the window, and y'all had to go back and get another one.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I thought, and this one I've seen in a lot of places. I used to think that all cats were girls and all dogs were boys.
What?
I've seen other people say that too. I've seen other people say that they've thought that exact same thing.
That's an association thing.
I think maybe
mental
just associating with cats being effeminate, and it doesn't even make sense because Lady and the Tramp, because she was a girl dog and she looked like a girl.
It's
why? What is so
I don't
funny
know
about that?
I think it's
so funny about
girl.
the dog that she's a girl dog and she looks like a girl dog. She's called Lady.
I associated it because of how she spoke. Yeah,
Yes.
like when she opened her
And
mouth.
she
I
had
was just
flowy
like,
hair,
oh.
What does a real-life girl dog look like to you?
like our dog Dixie. She looks like
Oh
a
yeah,
girl.
Dixie's a girl.
Dixie looks like a girl.
But we could. Oh yeah, you want to know someone who had trouble telling the difference between a boy and a girl? Chad and Nikki with their pet pet bearded dragon. The longest time they thought Zilla was a boy. Next thing you know, they go to the vet. Surprise! Zilla's a girl.
Yeah, you can tell by how many bumps they have on their butt.
Yeah. I don't know if they were able to tell or not.
The bumps on the
Yeah,
butt,
one
and
big one, I
also
think,
also
and
like
two small
some
ones.
coloring and shape of the head, right?
Yeah, as they get older, as they're
Yeah,
adults.
because
yeah.
he used to have one.
And also the thing about Zilla as well, Zilla's like a fat lump that just sits on top of the rock in the heat, and has so many crickets in there that she's supposed to eat, but she's just like, nah.
Lazy.
Yeah, she's like, I want grubs. Give me grubs now. And they put one grub down there next to all the crickets. Like all of a sudden you see Zilla's head perk up and just go.
Oh, she likes grubs. She just doesn't like
Those are like treats to him.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, goes down there, eats the grub, and it's just like, all right. Just start chomping down on the rest of the crickets in there.
Yeah.
I remember Jeremy always liked blueberries.
Oh, yeah?
Blueberries?
Jeremy liked blueberries and
They love
strawberries.
sweets.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
not a lot
gosh.
There's a whole lot of protein in the worms, but they love them to death.
Yeah.
But they're not like the most, I don't know, this is just
Nutritious.
stuff. Yeah.
They're not the most
Yeah,
nutritious.
they're fatty.
It doesn't.
They're real fatty.
It doesn't meet all
That's
their
what they love.
nutritional needs.
Yeah, speaking of fatty.
I get it. I get it. It's like candy. It's not good for you, but you love it.
I'm releasing a video on Wednesday about our sugar gliders. We're introducing
yeah?
those.
Yes.
Oh, we had an issue with that with one of our sugar gliders, like the most social one that we have. We bought him originally thinking it was a girl, and it was before we knew about sugar gliders. Like, I mean, we did, but like how to tell them apart by ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like without some help and like what to look for. And so we bought him thinking that he was a girl because we were going to have one unneutered male and two females because we were going to have them have babies. And we just thought it would, like it would just help us out. And also they'd be happy in a colony. And it turned out to be a boy. So then we had to buy another female. And so now we have 5.
Sugar gliders?
We have 5 sugar gliders.
7 if you include the 2
Five.
babies.
We've got 7 right now. We're selling 2 next weekend.
Yeah.
Speaking of, if y'all, I wish I'd have thought about it. We could go over to my mom. We could have gone over to my mom's house, and y'all could have seen the kitties before.
Oh, they're more kittens.
Hey.
Are they
Yeah.
like itty bitty or are they like fun to play with?
They're fun to play with.
We could get a cat today.
No, we already have a cat.
No,
And
well,
they're
no, these are
expensive.
already sold. These
And
are
they're
already sold.
expensive, but we can
Yeah, me and mom are taking one to Nashville on Monday.
Yeah.
So does your cat not try and like go after the sugar gliders?
Oh,
We keep
Oh,
them
okay.
separated.
Okay. 'Cause
The
that-
sugar gliders are in his office.
You gotta
That's
keep
the
them
glider room.
separated. Hey, sorry, had to go into the offspring.
No.
thing.
I-
Bow,
Hey,
down, down,
hey,
down,
like
guess
down.
cats
what?
are
Guess what?
trying
We're
to
gonna get in the
chase.
comment section.
Video starts at now. Thank you, Caleb. After all these years, you're still down there, providing us with all the times to begin and everything.
It's
We
funny. Like
appreciate
I don't even know if Octo knows that joke.
No, I don't.
So Caleb is Micah's brother.
Okay.
So how did it start? Did
It
he always?
started in Ruby. Whenever we were doing Ruby reactions, all of a sudden we were taking too long,
He would get frustrated because it would take so long.
and then he'd just be back there, and he'd just be like, "Video starts at so and so,"
No,
and we're
that's-
just like,
That's why he started the chant, because he would like everybody would just be talking and he'd be like, Ruby, Ruby, and like he would just keep saying it until we just start the video because he's
Because he wanted to watch it and he wanted to
and
react
that's
to it.
and that's actually where the chant started. Where we at the beginning of every video we went Ruby, 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 Ruby,
So he
which
does
we
that-
do not do anymore.
He does that in the comments.
Well, no. So
it's-
now,
Okay.
so now what started was people in the comments would say video starts at blah 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 because people get upset at how much we talk at the beginning of the video. And so then, yeah.
it was Caleb's like 3,000 different accounts where he would just like go.
And someone would go in and say thanks, Caleb.
Well,
The response of most people that have been here for the long haul have been like thanks, Caleb. That's
Well,
what they all say
but-
in response to people commenting that.
But there was also one time a guy commented in there. He said,
I'm not Caleb.
he said, video starts at such and such. Not Caleb, by the way. And we're just like, nice try, Caleb. just for the hell of it. But
I'm not Caleb. That's exactly what Caleb would say.
exactly, that's exactly what Caleb would say. But we have this video queued up here. This is Jaiden Animations. Stupid Lies, I believed, for way too
I like her.
long.
I like her videos.
Yeah, I do
think
too.
I think she's fun. I like
Yeah.
her style.
And Nick's has made it no secret he is in love with her.
He's got a crush.
Jaiden, give my man Nick a call. He cool dude.
He got a crush.
Yeah, he's our editor. He works for us as an editor.
I mean, he's in a band, so that's like automatic, like super cool points.
He's not only in one band; he's in 2 bands.
Ooh.
He's the lead singer in 2 bands. He's working twice as hard.
It's a good couple.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got this kid up here.
All right.
Let's give it a watch. Oh gosh. Whoa. Oh, stop it. Well, I don't know how that happened. That's weird. Come on. And there we go. Shrink it down.
Shrink it down and reverse it. Baby, it's worth it. Shrink it down.
If you're
and
from the
reverse
fifth
it.
line yet, thank you, Missy Elliott. All right, and let's get started. Here we go.
Well, would you look at that? The first video I'm posting in 2017. In a year, we
It's
can look
old.
back at this video
Wow.
and say, we had no idea what we had coming. So another year has passed, which means we're all 1 year older, which means we're growing as people, which... this is a stretch. I didn't have a transition. As a youngster, I was prone to believing people pretty much unconditionally, as with most children. I just had too much trust for my own good. Like, oh, why would anyone have any reason to lie to me? The world is full of nothing but nice people and purity. Of course, I've grown out of that mentality and am a lot more cautious. But for a while, people could just tell me things
Good on you.
and I just believed them. I got thinking about all the ridiculous things people put in my head that I stored as facts, and I decided to make a list of the craziest ones. And also just letting you know, I was like younger than 7 in all of these stories. Don't worry, I didn't just find out these things aren't true like a couple months ago or anything. When I was in first...
Hold on. I gotta go back to that right there. That is so relatable because I've been there. I just feel like, although not the laptop instead, it's my iPad, and I'm just like, yeah, like sitting there watching my shows and everything, and I'm just
Yeah.
like 1 a.m. That's way too early. No, that's at least that needs to at least say like 4 a.m.
I just like the combination of editing styles,
Yeah.
like the random like eyeballs.
It seems like her styles remain pretty consistent over the years, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the difference of she drew like a very detailed person with a not very detailed face
Oh,
to convey a mood.
yeah.
Yes.
That's the thing is that's what I was talking about.
Like right here, she's like in like zone out mode. Like I'm
Yeah,
watching
it's
the
conveying
animes.
a mood. It's almost like how like One Punch Man. Like,
yeah,
the
Saitama.
shift.
Well, that's more of the manga, I would say, where they stylize
I'm-
some of like the very.
I
Simple
mean, I get it, but that's what
drawings
I'm
to convey,
saying.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
style,
You're
like it was purposefully stylized in a
100%,
certain
I
way.
getcha.
Yeah.
All right, actual representation of how I write all my videos.
A list of the craziest ones. And also just letting you know, I was like younger than 7 in all of these stories. Don't worry, I didn't just find out these things aren't true like a couple months ago or anything. When I was in 1st grade, for some reason my mom told me aluminum foil is poison and if I ever bit it, I'd die. A bit
Wow!
strange, but I think I know the idea behind it. Apparently, biting foil can induce a galvanic shock. Basically, if the foil comes in contact with braces, metal fillings, something like that, the metals will react with each other and create a little electric shock. But all I knew as a kid was teeth, contact with aluminum foil, death. And I was petrified. I didn't even have braces or anything metal in my mouth at the time, so nothing would have even happened if I tried it. I also remember going to school the next day and telling my friend, "Did you know that if you bite aluminum foil, you'll die?" And she goes, "I think I've bit foil before." And I was like, "How are you not dead?" Grasshoppers spit acid in your shoes.
No!
This one probably needs explaining too. I was at recess with some friends and we were running around in the grass without our shoes on. When we went back to put them on, there was a little grasshopper sitting at the bottom of my right shoe. "Guys, look, a cute little grasshopper is wearing my shoe." And one of my friends goes, "Oh my god, grasshoppers spit acid! Get it out!" And then we all start panicking at the fact there was a dead grasshopper in my shoe.
I will
That's
end
why she
all.
would've thought that. And it actually is a fact that grasshoppers can spit a brown liquid to protect themselves from predators. It's called tobacco juice, and even though it's slightly acidic, the worst it really can do is stain your clothes. It's pretty much harmless. But
Yeah.
oh, dude, no. I had the image in my head of some Breaking Bad hydrofluoric acid dissolved through everything it touches.
Oh,
kind of
that's
meme.
right.
Also, just saying, I didn't mean the drug acid, even though that could be equally terrifying. Staining clothes. I was at lunch one day with the rest of my class, and one boy took out a bag of pomegranate seeds his mom packed for him in his lunch. A lot of us hadn't seen them before because it's a bit of an exotic fruit, so it caught some attention and we were all asking a bunch of questions about him. The boy said, "Did you know pomegranate seeds can stain your clothes and it'll never come out?" Whoa. That must be one powerful fruit. It never comes out? Never, ever, forever? Not even with the power of
OxiClean Laundry Stain Remover. It gets the stains out.
Billy
And then I
Mays
watched the
here.
kid eat a bag of pomegranate seeds sitting sideways with the seeds on the space next to him because he didn't want to spill them on himself. Looking back, it was definitely just his mom exaggerating because she didn't want to have to deal with the stains and laundry. A slight parenting trick if I do say so myself. It's weird to think she's out there somewhere and she doesn't even realize she accidentally taught me that lesson too. This one's actually kind of common to believe, and I think a lot of people have been passing this myth around for a long time. Sitting too close to the TV is bad for your eyes. I did research
yes,
on this
I remember
one as
that
well,
one.
and even though it might seem like it could be true, there's apparently no actual evidence that sitting in front of the TV is damaging to your eyes. But oh, little old Jaiden believed it, and you know what I did with that information? Stand directly in front of the TV. Yeah, for some reason when I was younger, I really, really wanted glasses. I don't know where that came from, I just liked the look of glasses and wanted them. So when no one was looking, I would go up to the TV screen and stare at it, like 1 inch away from my face. This'll get me glasses. But it didn't
Wow.
work, obviously. I actually have really good eyesight. Maybe standing too close to the TV will improve your vision. But yeah, my eyesight sabotage plan didn't work.
Okay, I can relate. I sat way too close to the TV a lot when I was a kid, and my vision is I have above average vision. I have 20/10.
I didn't sit very close to the
Well,
TV.
I'll be right back, guys. Bye-bye to the contacts.
I thought that was still true.
I
I
didn't.
seriously thought it was.
I did too. Well, it's something I think a lot of us have heard.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
if
also
you
like
stare at a light source, it'll damage your eyes. I mean, for
Yeah,
some
well,
kids.
if you stare at it, if it goes past a certain lumen,
Well, yeah.
lumen limit, and also if it has like that very high frequency blue in it, if it has a high frequency blue in it, it can cause a lot of a lot of damage to your vision center.
I thought that you could repair it by eating carrots.
Carrots
thought-
actually do
thought-
help your eyesight.
Yeah,
Carrots actually
like
do
if
help.
I was nervous that I sat too close to the TV, I'd go eat carrots.
I hated
Didn't
carrots.
help you too much.
I hated carrots.
You know what's
growing
funny
up.
though? Is like I'm only like slightly, I think, farsighted in one eye, and it just makes me dizzy and gives me headaches. So it's like I can see just fine. Like I can see perfectly. It's just like everything is slightly kind of like loopy.
That's fair. I mean,
So,
yeah.
it's just easier for me to do this and not get headaches. So
Yeah.
I was getting them like all the time, like every day.
Very sensitive to it.
Yeah.
To, yeah.
Because having glasses just seems like a hassle and inconvenience. Tip of the hat to anyone out there with glasses or contacts or even glass eyes that are annoyed by them. Wish you the best.
Glass
You people
eyes.
without those things forget how good we have it. This one's a bit related because it's about eyeballs again. If you try to use your eyes to look back into your head at your brain, they'll get stuck and you'll be blind forever. It's a bit of
No.
a spin-off of the other eyeball myth of if you cross your eyes too much, they'll get stuck like that. I never believed that one, but I believe this brain one. A friend told me once that if you tried to look at the back of your head with your eyes, you might be able to see your brain. And we spent the whole
Not
day trying
true.
to do it. Then when I went home, I asked my mom about it, and she said, "Don't do that. They'll get stuck."
Okay, I love kids' logic. Oh, you'll be able to look back and see your brain. Except there's a problem. There's no light source inside your skull, so you wouldn't be able to see shit.
Assuming you do it.
Yeah, well, there's actually a riddle that was on Batman a long time ago. I have 3 lobes. I live in darkness, and I am the most important thing. And I am the most important thing in your body. What am I?
Your brain?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, actually, that last one was a little too nail on the head, but I forget what the third part of that riddle was. But
Yeah.
the one that I live in darkness, it's just like, wait a second.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like inside your body is completely dark.
Yes.
Like you don't think that it's completely dark because every
Well-
time we see pictures of it,
well,
it's being
your
lit by a
skin
light.
is semi-luminescent. That's why you can see light through it whenever you put.
Well, I mean,
Or-
yeah, but like my tummy's in there in the dark.
yeah.
You
like
know, my
scared?
intestines
Well,
are
it's
in
like,
there.
well, yeah, it's just like my. Well, of course, mine's in darkness because it's underneath all this fat. You're not wanted here. Go away.
My spleen is in the dark. You know, like it's weird if you think about like your bones are like encased in darkness. Isn't that creepy?
Yeah.
I don't know. That just weirds me out.
It's like
everyone is like,
good
you're weird.
Lord, we're going Joan and Vasquez up in here. It's just like everything is darkness. Every part of us is darkness. I'm gonna go write about it. I'm gonna go write a blog that no one's gonna read. Sorry, I love Joan and Vasquez.
I was about to say I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't know what you're
The
referencing.
Invader Zim, the guy who created Invader Zim, he's
Gotcha.
like he has a very dark sense of humor and like
Gotcha,
loves
yeah.
black comedy.
Gotcha.
And
gotcha.
he would often make jokes about people who would like be overly gothic about stuff, and he would just always be like I'm gonna go write a blog about it that no one's gonna read, and then I'm gonna whine about it in my other blog that no one's gonna read, and then I'm gonna go make a YouTube vlog that no one's gonna watch, and then I'm gonna go out in the streets and scream it, and everyone's just gonna say shut the fuck up.
Sounds like a fun guy at parties.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, he's saying that like as a stab, a jab
making
at
fun
them.
of them, yeah.
He's making fun of them. Whereas he's just like as energetic as can be. He's just like if you watch Invader Zim, you get a good idea of his brand of comedy.
I think you might have seen the comment that like someone said something kind of mean and I responded and I was like, you must be fun at parties.
Ha.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
I was
do.
like, you must be fun at parties. And then this dude went into this long spiel about he speaks multiple languages and so he's a lot of fun at parties. Do you
What?
remember that?
I'm a United States Marine that has over 300 confirmed kills. Kind of like one of those
It was
copy
like-
pastes.
Yeah.
It was like,
Well,
it was bizarre.
I remember reading this one. It was like gotcha moments on Reddit. This one guy, he was telling me, as a black man, I just want to say like what you said is very offensive. It's like, wow, so you're black, Filipino, white, and you're also from Tibet. That's amazing, dude. I'd love to hear your story because they went back through his
Oh my
history
gosh, and
of making
found-
comments and found all these comments where he was saying like
I'm from
it's like-
Tibet.
I was like,
I'm as a
white.
black man.
Yeah,
A
as
professional
a
victim.
Filipino, and he also had one where he said like he was an English teacher at a school for deaf kids, and I'm like, okay, why specifically why deaf kids? Is like what does that bring to the argument? It's people
little bit of
making
everything.
stuff up to make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
I think I believed it so quickly because if you try, it does kind of hurt your eyes a bit because they're not really supposed to be able to look back into your head like that. And I thought that was like your body saying, don't push it, this is a warning. And even to this day, I'm a bit nervous pushing my eyes to their rotation limit. I don't know how else to say it. I know it's not true, but it's still always in the back of my mind, which I'll never be able to see. And finally, the most ridiculous thing I believed. So, I don't know how this happened. No one told me this. I don't understand where I went wrong here. But somehow I ended up confusing the disease tetanus with AIDS. I didn't know what AIDS was. And yes, I am considered a PG channel for the most part. So if you're a youngster watching and you don't know what AIDS is, your parents will explain it more in a few years.
Yeah.
It's a disease that you don't need to worry about for the time being. Only adults should need to worry about it. So yeah, I thought tetanus was called AIDS. The disease that you can get from an infected cut was called AIDS to me. And the worst thing about it is this one time someone accidentally cut themselves on a rusty shovel, and I have the memory of saying, careful, you could get AIDS. What? Why? How did this happen to me? I don't understand what went wrong. How do I mix those two things up? But whatever. I know the difference now, and that's all that matters. But I do sometimes mix up saying tetanus and Tetris. Careful, you could get Tetris. I ended up learning a lot while making this video, and since I debunked a bunch of lies, I'm gonna tell you a truth I found out recently, real quick, since this is the end card. So a friend asked me, what's the purpose of pink lemonade? And I was like, good question. So I looked it up, and I'm not talking about the lemonade from strawberries or any fruit to change the color. Classic pink lemonade. So apparently, pink lemonade originated because a long time ago, way back in the day, there was a concession guy selling lemonade at the circus. And he ran out of water and he had to hurry and find some more. And there was no river or stream nearby. And he found that a performer had just washed their red tights in some water, which turned it pink. So he used that pink water to make more lemonade, and just told people it was a special strawberry type lemonade, and he sold a bunch more lemonade. So next time you drink pink lemonade, the image of dirty circus type water might pop into your mind. Sorry.
Jaiden. Yeah. I'm gonna tell my mom that because she loves pink lemonade. Just so I can ruin it for her.
See, I thought I was going to go in a different direction. I thought she was going to say, like, people used to be suspicious of their lemonade because it started out with someone peeing in it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to be, so they, like, made it pink. So that way, I don't know. Even though it's like you technically could put your pee in pink lemonade.
You could. You could.
Put anything in pink
Yeah,
lemonade.
you could put anything in anything. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Instead of using, like, could you imagine surprising people with, like, it's like, you like that lemonade? Yeah. I didn't use sugar. What did you use? I used Splenda. Dun dun dun.
Use my blood.
It'd be like all of a sudden that instant coffee thing that did you ever see that Chris Farley? He found out that it was coffee crystals instead of like actual coffee, and he was just like, "You gotta be kidding me!" Just freaks out, and just like flips shit over.
I think I've seen that.
It's hilarious. It's one of the best skits ever on SNL. But yeah, he like I can imagine that just be like, "What'd you put in it? What'd you put in it?" It's like, Splenda, dude. I just put Splenda.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then it's just like, oh,
It's like
that's not bad. And cocaine. Whoa!
It's like the scene in Breaking Bad, because we're rewatching Breaking Bad right now, and it's like the scene where he's like, "What's in it?" And he's like, "Chili powder, my secret recipe,
Smells
chili
like gas.
powder."
I don't like chili.
Tuco doesn't like chili powder.
Yeah.
I've been trying to think though, like the whole video about like other things that I thought when I was little. Like I've been trying to remember weird stuff, and I feel like there's some, but I'm trying to remember some.
Oh,
and I'm having
God.
trouble. Like, I know that I used to think that sex was like when people would like a boy and a girl would sleep in a bed together.
Oh! Yeah, that's actually kind of a reference to sleeping together.
Yeah, so I thought that was bad. And so we would have we'd play Barbies like as little kids, and I would like put a boy and a girl Barbie in a bed
Do, like,
together, and I'd be
I
like,
Love
okay,
Lucy
leave
thing.
them alone. I'd be like, leave them alone. This is private.
Yeah.
Like I thought that's how you got a baby.
No, yeah.
And I remember thinking like you had to apply to get a baby.
What?
I didn't think you just could have a baby.
Sometimes you do.
Yeah, sometimes you apply
Yeah,
for a
sometimes
baby.
you do if you adopt.
But
Yeah.
I thought you I thought you had to be like a grown up, and like a mom and a dad had to like apply for a baby, and I wasn't sure. I didn't realize, like, and it didn't make sense because my mom had been pregnant, but like I don't think I wrapped my mind around that the actual baby came from there.
You need a license to have a baby.
You need a license to have a baby. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like other stuff that I thought, and I can't.
Well, there's some pretty bad ones I had when I was a kid because whenever I lived back in the holler, I was around my Uncle Rudy and my Uncle Jeff, and they were a bunch of ignoramuses and thought some very negative things about people of certain colors and everything.
Well, I mean, but I'm talking about like weird stuff that doesn't necessarily make sense as a child. I'm not talking about like...
This was a weird one. I'll give you a weird one they told me. Hey, man, you know...
Your uncles told you that?
Yes! They told me that, and me as a stupid kid, I'm just like,
but think about it. Whenever you see poop outside that a dog has pooped and it's been a long time, it turns white. So did you think that like?
Yeah. Like, you son of a bitch!
I can't wait for somebody to clip this out of context.
Oh, I'm probably not going to include it. I'm probably not going to include that. I don't know.
Oh, God.
That's probably...
I mean, it's not your fault that you were told that by somebody else.
And I asked my mom about it when I was like 5, and my mom was just like, Nathan, that is not true. Your uncles are stupid. Don't listen to anything they say. And these are the same uncles who both got their Broncos stuck back in the swamp at my family's holler back in the day, and they just left them there. They just left them stuck. Their new Broncos that they just got souped up and everything had them for about 6 months, and then they both got them stuck.
Oh my gosh.
And just never thought to get them out. And they're still back there as far as I know. And the thing is, they're also the same uncles who, when we went four-wheeler riding one time, one of them went head over heels over the handlebars and hit his head on a rock, and the other one was standing over top of him, like laughing at him, pointing at him, and like, "You're a dumbass, Jeff!" Oh my God! Oh shit! Jeff? Brian, we got a problem. Jeff ain't getting up. Jeff, and like we rolled Jeff over, and Jeff just goes. Just he was out.
Oh my God.
We took him to the hospital. He had a concussion, really bad one.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Needless to say, I'm glad those two don't have kids.
Yeah.
Because if they had kids, I would be worried.
There'd be a lot more little kids that
don't
understand white poop.
Yes. Oh God.
I know.
When you put it like that.
I'm really like I know that there's a bunch, but I just can't remember any.
There's always the one where like people are like, oh well, chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
I probably bought that when I was younger. Honestly.
I could see your mom saying that.
Yeah.
You know, just to be funny, and then you being like, oh, okay. When you were little. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that like, I don't know, that like my friends told me. Oh, I remember once a girl said that she said the F word at church, and I refused to believe her that the F word was a curse word.
Whoa.
I was like, that's not a bad word. I haven't been taught that word. So I went to my mom and I was like, hey mom, someone said something was a bad word and I've never heard it before, and I didn't believe her. I don't think it's bad. And so she said, what is it? And she put her head down and I whispered it in her ear and she goes, yeah, that's a bad word.
yeah, no doubt. That's a very bad word.
I was like 7, so I was like, is that bad?
Could you imagine you showing up at church and all of a sudden be like, hey everybody, how the boop are you?
Well, I didn't even know how to use it in context. I thought it was just
true. Yeah,
because the girl said that she just stood up in church and yelled it, and I was just like, that's not bad.
I can imagine like you, like when the preacher would come around with like a microphone saying hallelujah. It's like, I want to hear you say hallelujah. Hallelujah. I want to see you say hallelujah. Hallelujah. I want to hear you say it now. And then all of a sudden the preacher just was like, the devil is alive in this child.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know I didn't think that it was a bad word.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only thing other thing I can think of right now, other than like Barbies. I think I used to think that because of Toy Story, I thought that like my toys got their feelings hurt.
Aw.
So I used to think like if I didn't sleep with all my favorite toys, their feelings were hurt and they thought I didn't like them anymore.
Aw.
When I was younger, I thought Toy Story was a work of nonfiction and that they moved when I was gone.
Yes.
And
So I would try to catch them.
Yes.
Like-
I
I did that too.
would come back and I'd try to catch my toys and I'd be like, yeah, I remember like laying on the floor and trying to look in my
I would
room.
talk to them and see if they would like. See, I'd be like, nobody's watching. Like, I won't tell anybody.
Were you ever the
Come
kid
on.
that like you were convinced that dogs could talk, but it was like some conspiracy they were hiding from the grown ups?
saw the
So
movie,
so
I
you were
probably
like
thought that.
you're like, dude, I'm cool. I'm not a narc. Like, just go ahead and talk. Like, I can't. You
Go
know,
ahead, talk.
Oh
It's
my
okay.
gosh.
trying to get your dog
Go
to
ahead
talk
and
to you.
Oh, okay. This was weird. I don't know. Maybe I've just always been a very anxious child. But so I had a crush on a boy in like the 3rd grade, and even though he lived like I don't know, actually he did live pretty close to me. He lived a few roads down. I forgot about that. But so I thought that like he could see what I was doing in my room. And so I always tried to like have really cool hobbies because I thought he could see what I was doing in my room, like when I was by myself. So I was like, man, I wish I had a basketball because I knew that he really liked basketball. I thought he was like watching me. Yes, I thought he was like watching me and listening to me, even though he didn't like me at all. So I thought that boys that I liked could see me, and so I would try to like
Ow.
take an interest in things
What
that they
advice do
liked
they have
by
to-
myself.
telescope. He's got like his little parabolic like sound.
Yeah, like I don't know. I was convinced that people were watching.
gosh.
Like I was convinced, and not just random people. It was always like the specific boys that I had crushes on. I was like convinced that they were watching me. So I had to have like cooler hobbies. I couldn't just like play with my paper dolls by myself.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh no, they're gonna see what you know. So like, man, I wish I had a basketball. That'd be so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'd be the coolest kid in
Because
school.
you really liked basketball.
Yeah, I'd be the coolest kid in school. You don't even know.
You don't want to know.
Weird,
Hey,
man.
Grape, why are you purple? I went back to go see. Did you know the holiday with Rody Fee is gone?
Yeah.
That video is gone. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, Rody
Did you-
Fee.
Did you see that one? Holiday with
Yeah, it was
Rody
that
Fee.
little Filipino kid trying to be PewDiePie.
I thought we were referencing South Park for a second, then it moved in
No.
a completely different direction.
No.
No, we said you don't want to know. That's from Weird Man because we used
Yeah.
to
Weird
react to
Man.
Weird Man.
Oh,
We
okay.
stopped for a while because I didn't visit for a bit, and then
Yeah.
I don't know if people would want to watch Weird Man at this point.
Maybe not.
No, that's ignorant. No, that's
Yeah,
from
that's
South
what-
Park.
that's what-
ignorant.
No, but we're quoting Weird Man. It's
Weird
this, so this
Man.
guy. What did he even make these videos in? He made it in like PowerPoint.
Like MS Paint or something.
Yeah,
I
he
guess.
made these like animations in MS Paint,
Yeah.
and he made like 100 of them,
Oh my gosh.
and they were like short stories where the same dude that made them also voiced all the characters. And so we reacted to some, and then we wouldn't give people. Excuse me, I'm like hiccuping and burping at the same time. But like we wouldn't give them the link to the video that we'd reference. We'd be like, you guys have to go find it. You need to go find this video. So we'd go leave a comment and be like, you know, we'd say like chili pepper or like chicken legs or earlobes or something like, and it'd be like, you have to go and you have to comment another thing on this. And so like that guy probably got so annoyed with random comments from
We need to
people.
find that video.
What? It's, I mean, we can find it. Weird Man.
Oh yeah, Weird Man's still up, I think.
Yeah,
He
Weird
still
Man's
posts?
still up. I
Yeah.
don't know if he still posts, but he still has them posted.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want to show him? Weird Man.
Weird Man. Okay.
You don't want to know. It's Harry Lion Productions.
We don't have to watch the whole thing. I
Nah.
would want a taste of.
Yeah, Harry Lion Productions.
Yeah.
Weird Man.
You want a taste of the hairy lion?
And I don't know if Harry Lion is spelled, but Harry Lion Productions, Weird Man.
You
It might
don't
not
want to
pop
know.
up. Yes!
Oh my gosh.
7,000 views.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to put it at the bottom, right?
Yeah. Look at this. Best video ever. 10 out of 10.
Body part.
Beats.
Oh yeah, we made them go find it because we said go find body parts.
4 years ago.
Foo said what?
Wait,
What?
wait. He responded to somebody up there that commented up to you.
Was this
Was it
made in
made PowerPoint?
PowerPoint? It was made on Scratch.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, this is only a minute long. Weird Man.
Do you still have the audio hooked up?
Yes.
Perfect.
Weird Man.
Oh my gosh. You weren't kidding.
Hello.
I am Weird Man.
My name is
Hello.
Weird Man.
My name is Weird Man. I'm from Antarctica.
It is very cold here. I want to move to New York to start a new life.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a boat to take me to New York.
There's the boat. I found it. Oh, I found
A
it.
little water
Just so
My
sign.
boat
happens.
has arrived.
Yay.
I'm on my way.
He's not even in the boat.
Weird man. That's it. That's all it is.
First episode.
So it continues on from there. And
Yes.
we get to see his adventures in New York.
Yeah.
He meets
That's
he
awesome.
meets a dude named Grape.
I'm gonna have to watch
He meets
it.
a
Yeah.
guy named Grape.
Yeah,
There's
there it
Grape.
is. There's
Oh,
Grape.
God.
Hey.
Grape. He meets Grape and he goes, Grape, why are you purple? And Grape's like catchphrases, you don't want to know. Like, it's like, why are you purple? I didn't see Weird Man versus.
I'm more excited than a
Pompeo.
librarian. on
Oh, that was
Sunday.
3 years ago that was posted.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That's the thing is he makes
He's
like
ready, man.
so many.
Groot versus Weird Man.
There it is.
There, what Weird Man 30? What is this?
I don't know. Like,
What's his last upload?
his last upload is
A week ago.
Daredevil: The Rise of Double Shot.
What is this channel?
Who's
I
Mega
don't-
Man Codebreaker?
Return of the Lime.
What?
I don't know.
Green Lime
He just
Man.
loves doing this. He just
Yeah.
doesn't do it for view. He's just a genuine, like, you know, old YouTube style. Where
Yeah.
nobody even cares
Wait,
if
so how
it's
many
for
views?
fun.
That one has 14 views. Give it 15.
Okay.
Give Seaside Con 2018 15
And I'll
views.
give it its first like.
Yes!
There you go.
Guys, go like this guy's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
just pictures.
Moon Knight.
It's just pictures, y'all.
Yeah, it's just pictures.
Yes, watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Oh snap. To music.
I don't know if this is copyrighted or not.
Oh,
We'll
good
find
point.
out.
Yeah, you'll definitely find out.
It's literally just pictures that he has on there for like 30 seconds each.
Yeah. Just a template.
What? This guy looks sad. Why did he include this picture?
Oh gosh. I got. No one here wants to buy my art. Oh,
Aw,
it's so sad.
pretty pictures. What's of a horse?
Seaside Con seems like a poppin' event, man.
Yeah. Look at this.
Like,
Darth Vader.
Star Wars.
why did he take a picture not of the screen but of his computer with the coffee
Probably
cup in
couldn't
the
see
front?
anything on the-
What is that trash? Is that a bag of trash?
I think so. I think that's him right there.
Yeah, that's him. That's the voice of Weird Man too.
Weird man.
Oh, he's buff.
Yeah, he is shape. That. Damn boy, he thick. Damn boy.
I don't know if he's thick, but he's buff.
He is buff. Call
He
him
went
Buff
to
Bagwell.
Seaside Con. Guys, go give Seaside Con some love.
Yes.
We probably should wrap this one up. Though.
Yeah, we really need to. So again, everybody, thank you all very much for tuning in. This once again was Renegades React, and we watched Jaiden Weird Things You Believe when she was younger. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and I guess until next time, signing off. I'm Nate,
Wyndham.
Octo.
Micah.
and we'll see you in the next. Everybody, peace out.
Bye.
Oh.